We're back at the shed. You know, sometimes the text, I don't know if you noticed, but sometimes the text, like, it goes, like, super fast. Probably because, a lot of the times because I save and exit. You know, if you're, like, I guess if it's on the YouTube video, you know, it's kind of weird because I'll probably be cutting in the in-between stuff, you know, where, like, save and then exit. Because there's no, like, option to just simply save. There's no, like... Oh, I accidentally pressed a button. I was gonna press escape, actually. There's no, like, just save, you know, there's no save, there's just save and title and save and exit, you know, there's no like saving within the scenes itself. So sometimes I guess when you do that and you go back to the scene, the text just goes like super quick because it assumes you already saw the text already. But anyway, we're in the shed. I guess Shirou remembers some stuff from what happened with Bazett, I guess, maybe. I now have a headache, probably caused by my irregular schedule going to sleep and waking up all at different times. It's just before 6 o'clock in the morning. The light coming through the window is a little bright, and the breeze seeping through the gaps is a little chilly. Another Holy Grail war is happening at night. The city of Fuyuki meets its end on the 4th day. A newcomer that did not exist until now has appeared. These incoherent thoughts pop into my head for a moment, and then disappear without a trace. Just like a dream, you know? That tends to happen. All these things that happen in your dreams are so, like, out of place and, like, sometimes even, like, unbelievable. And yet, after a few seconds, you just forget them. You're like, what was I thinking about? Even though I've never seen or heard these things before, it's as if a runner next to me is telling me that they're fictitious, right? Fictitious? Yet real. Yeah, let's forget all about that stuff and let's just get the day started, I guess. I shake off all my odd delusions. The only dream I had last night was one about preparing for the cultural festival. I didn't have any other strange dreams, totally not. There's no weird dark moon in the sky. Don't worry about it. The sky is bright and clear. I'll go spend another day selfishly filling up an empty room. Yay. And I've also noticed that on the borders, you know, this little like pattern, I guess, shows up when it's like all like light-hearted slice of life, right? When it's not serious anymore, it's just nice slice of life. Fujine hurriedly takes off for work. The time is just past 7 o'clock. The atmosphere at the table usually takes on a carefree air once she leaves, but today a dangerous topic has been brought up.
最近街の様子がおかしい気がするんですけど、これって聖杯戦争の時と同じ空気だって言うんでしょ？そんなのシローはとっくに知ってるわ。
I mean, yes, Shirou does know that already, technically. How do you know that, Ilya? Have you been aware of the time loops again? It's been several days since the atmosphere in town changed, or are they talking about like before the time loop? I don't know. It's kind of like blending in now. Maybe you know they already were talking about this before the Groundhog Day time loop thing, you know, started. But Saber and Ryder got an inexplicable urge to fight. Despite having the topic brought up, eventually we decide that since we don't know anything, everybody should just investigate at their own pace. Okay.
Sakura, そろそろ登校の時間です。あ、本当だ。ありがとう、ライダー。すぐに片付けちゃうからね。いけません。後片付けは私とシローで行いますから。さくらは。お客さんみたいですね。ちょっと出てきます。もしや、またあの新聞勧誘でしょうか。だとすると、さくらには荷が重い。
Yeah, I think Ryder did mention like a newspaper salesman before, or at least was it a newspaper salesman or like a magazine, you know, salesman or whatever, getting them to subscribe to their stuff. Ryder stands up, a sense of bloodlust drifting slowly through the air. Seems like the problem with frequent soliciting has gotten particularly bad around here.
ライダーが出るまでもないよ。相手が新聞勧誘ならさくらの圧勝だ。得意分野らしくてさ、むしろ邪魔しちゃ悪いぐらい。
はあ、シローがそういうのなら静観しますが、本当にさくらはああいった手合いに強いのですか？
もうむちゃくちゃにチャンピオン級。けど知ってる人が近くにいるとやりづらいとか言ってたんで、様子を見に行くのはなしにしよ
う。Yeah, she's careful not to show her yandere side.
おとなしくさくらが帰ってくるのを。
I just imagine her, you know, whenever there's like a salesman in front of the door, when no one's around, Sakura has just this evil face and pulls out a knife or something. Wait for her to come back is what I was going to say. Total time required, 30 seconds. Having already repelled the overly persistent salesman, our champion... Yeah. Oh, Rin. Like, why is she here?
Huh?
Huh? Our champion has come back. Uh-oh.
何よ、みんな固まっちゃって。あ、もしかして私の背中に悪趣味な幽霊でもついてる？あっちゃー。向こう出るときにちゃんと除霊したんだけどな。出費を渋って1年生に任せたのがまずかったか。
Like, actual ghosts aside, this is weird. Like, why is Rin here? Hey, her jacket. Took off her jacket. Tohsaka Rin mutters something disturbing. Behind her stands an embarrassed-looking Sakura.
で、どう？後ろにいるのはどんな幽霊？まさか長い黒髪で柳の下が似合いそうな恨み系？
Close. Except she has purple hair. And she's not beneath a willow, she's beneath a worm basement. Anyway. Just how much of that was intentional? The air feels too tense for it to be a joke.
違いますよ、姉さん。お化けなんてついてきてません。姉さんの後ろにいる私が言うんですから、大丈夫です。そう、よかった。ずいぶんと強い思念だから心配しちゃった。そっか、後ろにいたのはさくらだけだものね。ごめんなさい。幽霊なんか問題じゃなかったわ。はい。私でしたら、恨み事の前に直談判とかしたいです。いきなり出てきたくせに、大きな顔しないでくださいって。
Remember the evil face I mentioned? Here's the evil face. And now she pulls out a knife.
たった1ヶ月で言うようになったわね、マトウさん。先輩こそ、1ヶ月も留守にしてたのに、やるし顔しないでください。
Ha. The affectionate sisters laugh. Scary. This is definitely scary. We're going to die. Ryder is shaking. The next time these two open their mouths, the Emiya residence will turn into a living hell. That's why I said that seeking help from London will end up in the worst disaster. However, I'm the true master of the Emiya house, yes. I can't allow Kuritsugu's inheritance to become these devils' battleground.
そこまでだ、二人とも。
Prepared to die an honorable death, with no one to pick up my corpse, I get up from my seat.
とま、冗談はこれぐらいにしておきましょうか、さくら。はい、ちょっと悪趣味すぎましたね、これ。
Tick-tock echoes the clock. My half-risen back and stretched-out arm hangs motionless in the mid-air.
何？
何？
いい先制攻撃でしょ？向こう流のちょっとした冗談をさくらと一緒に再現してみました。
British humor? I don't get it.
はい、玄関に出迎えに行った時、先輩を驚かせるからって姉さんから要請があったんです。
They look really happy. When did these sisters get so chummy?
OK、それは分かった。冗談は選べと抗議したいが、今のが冗談って本当に良かった。
I guess British humor is just too highbrow for me. Maybe Saber would understand? She's British, right?
なんでここにいるんだよ、トサカ。
Yeah, why is she here? I mean, we did actually technically, like, send a letter to her, but like it's again, it's like this weird time loop thing. How did she get the letter if we keep restarting time? I don't know. A nod from everyone around.
なんでって SOS があったからに決まってるでしょ。私だって暇じゃないんだから気晴らしで帰ってきたりしないわよ。
あ SOS って誰が？
エミヤくんでしょ。何でもいいからすぐ助けに来てくれってしつこいぐらい書いてあったじゃない。
ああ、そんなバカな。遠坂に助けを呼ぶぐらいなら死を選びかねないこの俺が命は渡しても魂までは渡さないぞ。
ずいぶんな言い草ね。あなた私のことなんだと思ってるのよ。魂まで取るなんてそれじゃあ悪魔か何かじゃない。
それだ。自分の胸に手を当てて思い返せ。夏休みイリアの城でお前がしでかした悪行、あれが悪魔でなくて何だというのだ。
Yeah, remember she did like do a weird experiment at Ilya's castle and destroyed it, I guess.
あれは緊急時における苦渋の選択よ。私だって好きでエミヤくんを生贄にしたわけじゃないわ。
I guess even Tohsaka thinks it was inexcusable. Her answer doesn't have much bite to it. That's good, very good. Back then, I very narrowly avoided being reborn twice, but it looks like even Tohsaka is reflecting on her actions. Well, anyhow.
とにかく覚えはないけど俺が遠坂に SOS を送ってそれで帰ってきてくれたってことか。
I guess somehow she got the letter, right? For some reason.
そう言ってるでしょ。エミヤくんから頼まれない限り私が帰ってくるわけないじゃない。
それはロンドンの用事をほっぽり出して？
そうよ、悪い？仕方ないじゃない。あんなの読んだら気になって眠れなくなったんだから。だいたい冬木は私の管轄地よ。頼まれなくたって様子を見に来るのは当然じゃない。
It's not like I wanted to help you or anything, back. She turns her face away peevishly. Then, with her luggage in hand, she turns back to the hallway.
とにかくしばらくこっちにいるから。何か相談事があったら夜あたりに部屋まで来なさい。私も昼間のうちに街の様子を調べておいてあげるから。
Okay, well, finally, I was thinking, like, where's Rin? She hasn't been around, now she's here. Amazing. See ya, she rushes to leave the scene.
そういうわけですから、皆さんよろしくお願いします。姉さん、途中で帰ってきちゃって、照れくさいみたいです。
Saber and Ryder, who haven't had the time to digest the situation just yet, simply nod.
そっか。リンが帰ってきたんなら、もうじき解決しちゃうわけね。
Stop being ominous, Ilya. Ilya stares off into the I can't say words. Ilya stares off into the distance. I don't know why that's a weird thing to say. The distance, seeming somehow lonely. Okay. I haven't settled on whether to rejoice, yorokobe, or panic just yet. What I do know for sure is that another missing piece has just fallen into place. Anyway, Tohsaka's back. Hooray! Another waifu. So many waifus at Emiya's residence. Literally like, literally a harem anime. Let's go around and stalk her. The tsundere is back.
ちょっと聞きたいことがあるんだが。
鍵なら開いてるわよ。
Muffled, I don't know what she said. Though there's some kind of response, I can't really make out what it is.
すまん、よく聞こえない。
もう、何？鍵なら開いてるわよ。
As I raise my voice, an annoyed response comes from inside the room. For some reason, Tohsaka seems to be in a bad mood. Well, she's always in a bad mood, I guess. Unless, I don't know, the only time I imagine Tohsaka would be in a good mood if she had somehow won a lot of money or something. I don't know. Is it really safe to open the door? But if I slip away after calling out to her, I don't want to think about what would happen to me afterwards.
うわ、なんだこれ。いつの間にこんなに散らかしたんだ。
Well, it's a very familiar room. Without exaggeration, Tohsaka's room is so messy that there isn't anywhere to stand. Considering the number of days she's been back, this is truly astonishing.
何？そんなことを言いに来たの？
Under Tohsaka's stare, I can tell that she's really in a foul mood.
いや、そういうわけじゃない。
じゃあ何の用かしら？見ての通り片付けてとっても忙しいんだけど。
片付け？
何が言いたいのかしら、エミヤくん。
Oops, I just blurted out what was on my mind. Right before me stands a red devil, smiling sweetly, wearing the mask of Tohsaka Rin, the honor student.
いや、なんでもない。用事の方も本当にちょっとしたことだったんだ。
そう、じゃあ後にしてもらえる？
あ、邪魔して悪かった。
Okay. I back away, making sure not to lose eye contact, and close the door. Just back away, like backing away from like a dangerous carnivore or something.
しかしまあ。
The ability to make that much of a mess while trying to tidy up and still manage it in the end is really a talent. Oh, okay. That was the thing. I didn't do much, but alright. We can hang around the Emiya residence or go out for a walk. I mean, there's a new scene here, probably with Tohsaka Rin. We can hang around Emiya. Oh, actually, I want to see. There's an exclamation mark. I guess you can talk to Rin, right, at nighttime. Let's do so, actually. Let's catch up, I guess. Tell her the situation in the first place, right? Help us, Rin, help! I'll go talk about the current situation. Seeing as Tohsaka came back right after hearing about the abnormality, I should ask for her take on things.
ええ、街がどうなっているかはざっと見て回ってきたわ。現状ではこれといって打つ手はなしね。で、エミヤくんは何を知ってるの？
As if she was prepared well in advance, Tohsaka cuts right to the chase. While that sure makes it easier for me, I do have one question first.
なあ、トーサカ。アーチャーのやつはどうしてるんだ？トーサカが帰ってきたんだから、近くに待機してるのか？
Yeah, we did like murder him. Well, not murder. I mean, it was like an actual like. Actually, I don't know. What do you call when you like? I guess it's still murder. I don't know. I was thinking like, you know, if you kill someone, but they are also trying to kill you, it's like self-defense. Is it murder? You know, when you think homicide and murder, it tends to be like you think like there's a perpetrator, you know, and there's a victim. But like it's, I don't know. We killed him, by the way. But I guess it's, again, time loop, so he's probably still around. We just haven't talked to him, I guess.
アーチャーとは絶縁中よ。そもそもあいつと私、もうマスターとサーバントの関係じゃないもの。
You're no longer friends? What happened?
どういうことだ、それ。契約切ったのか？
切ったというより切れたの。聖杯戦争が終わった時、契約は一度破棄されるのよ。サーバント側の意思でね。ライダーやセイバーは別に今のままでよかったんでしょうけど、あいつは何か思うところがあったんでしょ。前みたいに四六時中協力体制ってわけじゃなくて、必要な時にギブアンドテイクで手を貸してもらう状態なの。あいつが限界するための触媒にはなってあげてるけど、魔力提供はカットしてるわ。ってこんなのずっと前から知ってるじゃない。何よ、今になって聞き返すなんて。
Well, you see, Rin, the player doesn't know that, so we have to explain that for them. That's right. That's the way things are with Tohsaka and Archer right now, in case you didn't know. Person reading this. While he isn't staying nearby, he'll help her when she needs it, under certain conditions. I don't know what Archer was thinking when he chose to establish this kind of relationship, but I guess it wouldn't have worked out any other way. Continuing as Tohsaka's servant is likely to produce some sort of definite contradiction.
エミヤくん、どうしたの？なんか怖い顔して。
Contradiction? What do you mean by that? I don't know.
アーチャーが苦手なのはわかるけど、話をするだけでも嫌だったっけ？
He keeps killing me, Rin. He always tries to kill me, and we just don't get along.
いや、ただの立ちくらみだ。余計な話をさせて悪かった。本題に入ろう。登坂、街を回ってみてどうだった？違和感とか何かおかしなところとかあったか？
それがはっきりしないっていうか、確かにおかしいとは思うんだけど、別におかしくはないのよね。我ながら抽象的な例えで申し訳ないんだけど、おかしいって感じてる時点で何がおかしいのか気づかない仕組みになってるっていうか。
The moment you become aware of the abnormality, it changes into something normal. Was that it? In other words, what looks to be normal really isn't. So then, if I were to assume that abnormal events that never took place in the original Fuyuki were the norm...
何か知ってそうね、エミヤ君。私がいない間に何があったの？
何もなかった。何もなかったけど。
Where did I acquire all this extra knowledge, you know?
少し
Elsai
聞いて
Kanguru.
ほしいことがある。俺自身、どうしてこんなことを口にするかわからないんだが。
After collecting myself as much as I can, I start explaining. The fight with Archer that hasn't happened yet. Saber's defeat at the hands of a master I've never seen. A story of Fuyuki City, drawing to a close with the end of each fourth day.
確認するけど、エミヤ君はその出来事を知っているだけなのね。実際に見たわけでもなくて、その4日目を体験してもいない。
ああ、ただ知ってるだけだ。夢で見たとか、どこかで聞いたとかいうのもない。
So he does know, but he doesn't know why he knows, I guess?
けれど知っている。この街で起きることなら、なんとなく把握できる。けど、今のエミヤ君はまだ知らないから思い出せない。その時点でやり直してるってわけじゃないわよね。そんな状態なのはエミヤ君だけで、私やさくらは普通なんだから、冬木しぐるみっていうのもなし。今の4日間だけ冬木氏がそういう状態で、エミヤ君だけ隣が見えてる。
All I told her was the end of the 4 days that I somehow know about. The story of Emiya Shirou who cannot move beyond the 4 days. As if realizing something from just that, Tohsaka's muttering to herself, Detective Tohsaka's on the case.
そっか。再会してるんじゃない。再現してるんだ。それならサーバントが全員揃っているのも説明がつく。そうなると、みんな嘘なんじゃなくて、嘘つきは一人だけになるのか。
One liar? It's not a restart? I was thinking it is kind of like a restart, but Rin is saying it's not? I don't understand. What do you mean, Rin? Tohsaka's stare is becoming sharper. Whatever she's thinking about, it can't be good.
登坂、何か分かったのか？今のデタラメな話で。
そうね。今のエミヤ君の話を一応ほど譲って、仮にそういう話があると想定した上でなら、それなりに仕組みは分かったわ。
So very reliable. The fact that she wouldn't believe it does hurt me a little, though.
いい？今から話すことは、あくまでエミヤ君のヨタ話を考察しただけの話だから。街の異常には全くこれっぽっちも頭くるほどに関係ないって理解した上で聞いてちょうだい。
Okay.
分かった。机上の空論ってことだな。
それ以前、エミヤ君の言うデタラメな状況に説明をつけるとしたらっていう辻褄合わせよ。まあいいわ。メガネっと。
Megane mode? Tohsaka-sensei retrieves a pair of glasses from her bag. It's been a while since I've seen her go into all-knowing Tohsaka mode.
さて、
Amazing.
エミヤ君の話からすると、この4日間、10月8日から11日までの間が異常なのは明らかです。セイバーやライダーは 聖杯戦争が再開されたと言っているけど、それだと不都合が生じてしまう。わかるでしょ？戦いが再開されたのなら誰かが欠けていなきゃいけないはずよ。
And the fighting has been resumed. Someone has to be missing. I mean, there's a few people missing. Kirei is dead technically, but what does she mean by that? I mean, I'm just thinking about the original Holy Grail War. Gilgamesh is a kid now. Kirei's gone. Zoken, we've never seen him around. Is he dead or is he just not, showing his face? I'm not sure. Like speaking of Zoken, Shinji, I mean, Shinji is still alive, I think. Yeah, we've had a few scenes. He's not dead or anything. He's around, I guess. Sakura, Rin. I mean, technically Sakura is like secret, in Heaven's Field, because the only time we really know about Sakura being a mag is in Heaven's Field. But like in this world, in Shirou's world right now, we do know Sakura's a mage. I think she mentioned that before, so that's not a secret. So again, I'm just thinking of like, any differences from the Holy Grail War, from the fifth one to like what's happening right now. What does she mean by someone has to be missing? I don't know. We'll see. That's right. If this were really a restart, then the participants who dropped out a half a year ago shouldn't be here now.
おかしいのにおかしくないのはそこ。
So I'm thinking maybe, well, I think I mentioned before, like the fifth Holy Grail War, in order to win it, everyone else needs to die, basically. All the other servants need to be, like, absorbed into the Holy Grail, right? So maybe what she's getting at is that maybe the war never stopped? It never restarted because it never ended. Maybe. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know.
きっとこの状態、この4日間だけは、本来いてはいけない人物がいたとしても、それが誰なのか特定できない状況にあるんだと思う。
Or maybe not. Maybe I'm just going on the wild guess. Scratch that. Scratch whatever I just said, because I have no idea. I don't know what Rin is getting at. Like, somebody who shouldn't be here? I don't know.
だから、全員が揃っていても、何一つおかしくない。いいえ、全員が揃っていないとおかしいの。だってこれは、誰かが以前起きた聖杯戦争を再現している結果なんだから。
誰かが聖杯戦争を再現してるって。いや、それは初めから分かってたっていうか、聖杯を欲しがってるやつがまた聖杯戦争を始めようとしたんだろう。
So random persons who wants the Holy Grail, gonna start the Holy Grail War.
それは再開。私が言っているのは再現。
Not restarting, but reproducing.
いい？
Cloning, I
再開
guess.
したいのなら、すでに欠けているサーバントなんていない方がいいでしょ？なのに、町には全てのサーバントが揃っている。だから、なんで私もこんな結論に飛んだのか頭くるんだけど、そいつは聖杯戦争を再現したいだけなの。戦いたいだけなの。永遠に続けたいだけなの。
Who do we know that was described as someone wanting to fight and fight and fight forever just for the fun of it? I don't know. I think I have an idea. It's not about restarting the Holy Grail War. It's about, like, I guess, simulating it, right? Reproducing, but like, meaning like simulate the fifth Holy Grail War just because? I don't know. Something like that.
そのために、この4日間だけは、起こりうる全ての可能性を内包しているのよ。何度やっても楽しめるように、できる限り新鮮味を失わないようにってね。
Is that why? Well, come, let's continue Holy Grail War. Those words were spoken.
けど待ってくれ。それじゃあ4日過ぎれば街は元通りになるってことだよな。なんで俺は先のことを知っているんだ。これじゃあ俺だけ1日目に戻ってるみたいじゃないか。
Well, you and like Bazett, I feel like, but I don't know.
戻っているならちゃんと確かな記憶として覚えてるでしょ。エミヤ君はね、きっと自分を見ちゃってるのよ。図にするとこんな感じかな。
Okay.
平行世界ってわけじゃないからね。この4日間ではあらゆる可能性は10日だから、エミヤくんはこういう風になってるの。
A, B, C, D, E, all the way to infinity. Is this Zero Escape?
エミヤシロウっていう奏者が合わせ鏡みたいに無限にいると仮定して、全く同じコースをそれぞれ違ったタイムで走ってる。ってわかる？あっちでテレビゲームをやったんだけど、あれと同じよ。
Ah, yes, video games.
シューティングゲームっていうの？時期が3期いて、やられたら初めからやり直すやつ。
Mm-hmm.
あれって時期視点から見ると連続してないけど、プレイヤー視点から見れば連続しているじゃない。それと同じよ。時期がいる限り死んでも初めからやり直せる。全く同じ性能の全く新しい時期が全く同じ面を攻略するでしょ。今のエミヤくんはまさにそれってわけ。
Okay, so we're going into like infinite parallel world theory, alright? Also, because metaphor is awfully impolite, but I get what she's trying to say. You know, like all those bad ends that we get from Fate Stay Night, for example, those are all its own parallel worlds or something like that. But somehow Shirou is able to access the, you know, the morphoponet. How you say the word? It's from, I don't know. I mentioned before, Zero Escape. It's kind of like a spoiler, but the morphopogenic. How you say the word? I don't know how to say it. It's a thing. It's a plot device in Zero's Escape. Something like that. I guess by seeing the... Yeah. So somehow he's able to attain knowledge from parallel worlds. Or something like that. It's the conclusion of a different playthrough that I already know about. Yes, we're getting meta now. I haven't experienced it myself yet, but I can go, oh, player A got beaten by a boss here. I guess that's how you could put it. All parallel experiences.
いろいろ納得いかないんだが、辻褄合わせだから納得するとして、じゃあ俺このままおとなしくしてれば4日目を超えられるってことか。
Yeah, which makes me okay. So maybe I understand a little bit because it makes me wonder because a lot of times Shirou dies, you know, and that's the end of that Shirou in that particular timeline, I guess. But like sometimes when Shirou doesn't do anything, he's just like, oh, time to go bed, and then he wakes up probably the next day. We don't have any like memories of that. However, maybe it's because the world doesn't like loop. It's more so he just doesn't have any memories beyond the 4th day. And that particular Shirou that, you know, just stayed at home and went to bed, he lives, you know, he gets a good end, but we just don't see that, maybe, because it's like past the 4th day. Somehow, in this experience, we just remember those 4th days only. Or something like that, I don't know.
超えられなかったエミヤシロウはいないと思うけど、たとえ死体であっても5日目は来るんだから。私もさくらもエミヤくんみたいな夢は見てないから、街そのものが繰り返していないのは明白よ。
So the idea is that, yeah, that's what I was saying, right? So it doesn't matter if Shirou dies or not. It'll always go to the 5th day. It's just that only Shirou remembers somehow these 4 days for some reason. All the Shirou's remember each other's like 4 days.
でももしかしてエミヤくんだけ特別で、この聖杯戦争をどうにかしないと絶対に4日目で死んじゃうのかもね。
Or maybe they just die anyway. I don't know. Evan Seals Redux. What? This might be what you'd call an ill omen. My situation went from bad to downright scary.
俺が変なことを知ってる理屈は分かったよ。けどさ、どうやって聖杯戦争の再現なんて起こしてるんだ？聖杯を欲しがっている何者かってやつはそんな魔法みたいなことができるのか？そもそもこんなことができるなら聖杯なんかに頼らず望みを叶えられるだろうに。
もう言ったでしょ。そいつの目的はもう叶ってるんだって。そいつは聖杯が欲しくて聖杯戦争を再現しているんじゃない。殺し合いがしたいから聖杯戦争を再現している。それはつまり、
I see. It's the other way. It's the other way around.
それが願いなんだ。
願い。
そいつはすでに聖杯を手に入れていて、聖杯戦争を再現するっていう願いを叶えたとしたら、
君の願いはようやく叶う。
そういうこと。これが誰かの望みだとしたら、聖杯の持ち主を倒さないと解除できないんでしょうね。
And I guess, well, I don't know if I said it already, but yeah, the idea is that the timelines, we're not, like, from the player's perspective, we're doing like time loops, but actually all of these parallel worlds are happening all simultaneously, I guess is the idea, you know? In which case, well, but then again, like, how does that explain why Shirou remembers certain things but doesn't remember other things, you know? It's only after we, like, get through certain flags that Shirou remembers things from his, like, different timelines. I don't know, whatever. Confusing.
怪しい奴がいるとすれば、それは前回の聖杯戦争にいなかった人物よ。
Yeah, the white hair girl. The people who haven't participated in the previous Holy Grail War wanted to be in the Holy Grail War? It's a pretty simple conclusion. Anyone that has recently popped up on the scene is under suspicion.
私は帰ってくるまでいなかったけど、元からこの町にいてもいい人間だから除外して。
I guess you're not the suspect?
半年前にいなかった奴がいたら、そいつがこの騒ぎの元凶よ。
I mean, yeah, there's the white hair girl, there's Bazett, there's Avenger, and there's Kid Gilgamesh. I don't know if he counts, but he's technically he's kind of like a different person, I don't know. But I guess the game is telling us it's the white hair girl, you know? White hair girl, flash, flash.
なあ、登坂。俺、その怪しいやつって知ってるっぽいんだけど、出会った時はいつも死んでるみたいなんだ。なんか解決策ないかな。
常識外れの質問もそろそろ疲れてきたわ。出会っても殺されるってことは、その出会い方自体が間違ってるんじゃない？いい？一番正しい出会い。一番最初に出会った場面を知っているなら、自分の手でその状況を再現なさい。エミヤ君にはそれができるんだから。
Basically just meet her, you know, before getting killed, but how you do that? Where is she? But what a fake, she keeps mumbling. Guess she doesn't believe any of it after all. Well, what do you know? There actually is another place I could meet that girl at. That time, if I remember right. Tohsaka and the track and field and archery clubs were all at the Ryudo Temple. Ghost story thing, right? The very beginning of the game?
とりあえず当面の目的がはっきりしたよ。
お役に立てて光栄よ。で、どうするの、エミヤ君？その聖杯の持ち主を探してみる？
まあ、できる範囲で。とりあえず害はないんだし、4日目を過ぎたら元に戻るんだろ？無理しないで適当にやれよ。
Sorry to bother you. I get up from my seat. This has become a much longer conversation than I expected.
まったく。
But when you think about it, it's kind of cruel though. Because you know, in order to like get more information and everything and progress the plot, usually we have to get Shirou killed. So like we end up sacrificing an infinite amount of Shirou's until we get to the bottom of this, I guess. So I don't know. Shirou just ends up dying. And I guess everyone else too, if the whole town gets consumed, you know, by these weird beast things.
私たちはそんな夢とか見てないから断言できないんだけど、今のは一応あなたの話を真剣に考えてあげた場合の答えよ。
And also Rin doesn't believe us.
本音を言えば、そんな寝ぼけた妄想を浮かべる暇があるならプールにでも誘えって感じだけど、あんまり都合よく使ってるとこっちにも考えがあるわよ。
Hee. She proceeds to give me a frightening bit of info with an equally frightening smile. The pool, huh? Okay. I'll repay this favor in a non-material way soon enough, so please do wait for it. Just don't expect too much.
世話になった。また明日な、登坂。
I guess she wants to go to the pool? I don't know. I leave the guest room behind. She does not answer right away. Instead, she sighs secretly and...
ね みんな揃ってるのっていいわね。
Her faint smile is a mirror image of my own mood, too. Okay, second day. And isn't it I mean, I don't know if I feel like it should be mind-blowing to Shirou, the fact that just even in parallel worlds and everything, that all of this is meaningless. Everything, every single possibility has already been, like chosen for you or something like that, and there's not just one of you, there's an infinite amount of yous in all universes. Or something, I don't know. Anyway, on a whim, I dropped by the Emiya shopping district. Well, it doesn't matter. We're just gonna go talk to Ryder. It's Ryder, but she doesn't have work today. Something's up. Never mind the existential crisis, or how you say existential crisis. Never mind that. Let us just talk to waifus. Is she buying something? She furrows her brow as she alternates between looking at the shop's display and the note in her hand. And lets out a sigh. Even the other shoppers can't help but look a bit concerned about her. At this rate, I have a feeling Ryder won't be done for shopping before sunset.
Oi, Ryder. 何か困ってる?
Shirou ですか?
Looks like the note had taken all of her attention away. Considering that Ryder always notices me no less than 5 meters away, being surprised this much is unusual.
Shirou も買い物ですか?
そんなところ。ライダーの方こそ買い物なんだろう?
I've been found out. Her dejected expression seems the same. It's hard to imagine the always resolute Ryder being this timid.
Shirou, 一つ尋ねてもよろしいですか? いつ頃から私を見ていたのでしょう?
For at least 5 minutes.
さっきここでメモを見ながら困ってたあたりから。もしかしてライダーって買い物不得意?
After seeing her in that state, I certainly can't say it's one of her stronger points. Glancing at me, her shoulders droop again.
いえ、電球くらいであれば簡単なのですが。
Is it just like a complicated shopping item or something? That said, when the light went out in the bathroom the other day, she did go out and get us one with lightning speed. At times of trouble, she can definitely be relied upon.
増えてがあるってこと。もしかして食料品関係?
お見通しでしたか?
She nods dejectedly. Seeing such a beauty hang her head, feelings of guilt overcome me.
でもメモがあるんだろ?
はい。入り用のものはさくらが教えてくれました。
Well, maybe the shopping list is like too vague or something, If you have a list from Sakura, the household's kitchen authority herself, there should be no difficulties.
これなのですが。
Ryder shows me her note. What is it? In Sakura's meticulous handwriting, I see a list containing items such as lettuce, 2 heads, and chicken legs, among other things. 2 heads? Lettuces have heads? No.
なんだ、これがあるなら簡単じゃないか。
How do we decapitate a lettuce? Shirou?
確かに、料理をするShirouなら簡単でしょう。ですが、料理をしない私には曖昧すぎて困ります。
Do we have to get chicken legs? Do we just cut the little, small parts of the chicken? How, chicken legs, I mean, obviously chicken leg also, also meaning the thigh part as well, probably, but, you think chicken leg by itself is the little, small, bony part, right? Of a chicken, maybe? I don't know. Maybe that's what she thinks, that's what it means or something? I don't know, anyway. She lost me.
そうですね。例えば、トマトですか?
Tomato. Looking in the direction Ryder's pointing, I see a bunch of bright red tomatoes. 3 for 312 or 6 for 530 yen. I guess I go for 6. Any less than that, it won't be enough even for a salad. Oh, wait.
産地と値段の差があるので、果たしてどちらがさくらの希望に合うものなのかを私が判断するのは 難しいのです。
And there are different types, I guess.
1個あたりの安い方でいいんじゃないのか。
Just get the cheapest one. Our household isn't that picky about tomatoes. Tohsaka might have an opinion about it, but Sakura certainly wouldn't.
トマトやレタスならまだいいのです。じゃがいもになると男爵とメイクインがあるので、どの料理に使うつもりなのかわからなくて困り果てます。これがお肉になると、国内産と外国産、さらに国内産でも和牛と銘柄、さらにグラム単価が異なるものが混在し、特価品やセールの有無などが絡むと、私は呆然となります。
なるほど。ライダーの悩みはよくわかった。
Okay. I was, I guess she just has normal, troubles with the list. In other words, creating a shopping strategy is difficult without a vision of the meal. Like today, we'll have a steak or maybe a stew. For kitchen commanders like Sakura and me, changing and following the new strategy on the spot is easy, but for the rank-and-file companions like Ryder, deciphering the commanding officer's intentions can cause a great deal of anxiety. Yes, as if it's the army.
お分かりいただけたようで恐縮です、シロ。
いろいろ苦労してるんだな。ああ、でもな。
I've just remembered about the other servant in our household. She also goes shopping quite often, yet I don't recall hearing anything of the sort from her.
セイバーは買い物で困ったって話は聞かないぞ。
失礼ですが、彼女と私には一つ大きな差があります。
どんな差？
What is it?
彼女は実に食欲旺盛です。ですから、彼女は別のレベルで買い物を判断するのです。
Ah, yes.
美味しそうなものを選ぶと。
ああ。
Simple is best. That's right, Saber possesses a very straightforward kind of grace. Of course, that includes the never mind the cost type of grace as well.
今度はもっと細かいリストを作ってもらうように、俺からもさくらに頼もうか？
一度そうしてもらったことがあるのですが、それはそれで問題が生じます。
Most likely, Ryder became worried that she might be buying something different from Liz's specifications. Now, this problem needs a more drastic solution.
ライダーも料理を覚えればいい。そうすれば自分なりの答えが見つかるぞ。
私が料理を始めても味覚に自信がないので、お二方には遠く及びません。さくらには私もできるようにならなければと言われるのですが。
That would be Sakura's sympathy for a fellow woman, definitely. No matter how much I tell Ryder to improve her cooking skills, my words simply don't have enough persuasive power to produce any result.
よし、わかった。とりあえず料理を覚えるかは置いておいて、ライダーの買い物に付き合うよ。今だし。
よろしいのですか、シロ。
ああ、冷蔵庫の中のものは俺も使うんだし、バラバラに買い物するより一緒の方がいいだろう。
And as we do so, I can teach her some of the finer shopping techniques. Yes. Master the shopping. Like choosing vegetables and meat and the right time to look for special sales. Excuse. There are a lot of small tricks that make life easier.
よかった。感謝します、シロ。
Straightening up her back, she bows politely.
この恩は後日必ず返させていただきます。
そんなにかしこまらなくてもいいよ。買い物に過ぎないんだから。
I'm feeling slightly embarrassed. Having Ryder suddenly become timid and rely on me is extremely rare after all.
どうしました？顔が赤いですよ、シロ。
なんでもない。
もしやさくらと一緒に買い物するときもそのように顔を赤くしているのですか？
なんでもないんだってば。いや本当に。
ならいいのですが、それでは手近なところから片付けていきましょう。まずは野菜からですが。
了解。シャキシャキ行こう。
Okay. Shopping a rider again. Well, like, you know, it goes back and forth. You know, deep, super time parallel world mystery, but also just shopping with rider. No, Shinji. Why is Shinji visiting my room? God, go away, Shinji. We could talk to. Well, let's go talk to Lancer. Actually, maybe we have new information. Yeah, asking for cooperation. Oh yeah, because we need another servant to like walk around with us at night as well. But also ask what he's doing. Well, I guess yeah. Ask for cooperation. Hey, help us, Lancer. Well then, I'm not entirely sure myself how I reached this conclusion, but I feel that to defeat the enemy that I haven't seen, I need the help of others. Archer is out of the question. Caster is currently a pacifist. Assassin might as well be a statue. Rider simply doesn't care as long as you can protect Sakura. Ilya is enjoying herself, just sitting on the sidelines and watching. That means he's the only one left.
Oi, Lancer!
Gotta help me, Lancer, help! I wave and greet him. Complicated rhetoric doesn't work on this guy, so I get straight to the point. I explain it the best I can. The abnormality of these 4 days. How even though we've never met, I'm vaguely aware of the 8th Master's appearance and fighting style. That the Lady Magus is part of the abnormality happening now. And since Saber and I are a poor match for her, perhaps I could borrow the support of another servant. Lancer doesn't turn around at all. His eyes are lazily staring at the sky, looking more and more displeased.
That's
very specific, yes? She punches people. Actually, now I think about it, wasn't it when she was touching that earring thing? Lancer also has this earring right here. Maybe there's a connection? I think I know who she is actually. When I think about it, but I don't know. We'll see. I don't want to like accidentally spoil it. If it's like an actual like plot point, I don't know.
Huh? そりゃ5体満足って言えばそうだけど服の下のことまでは断言できないぞ
And the questions stop there. Lancer sighs.
ご苦労なこったくたばった後も戦うことはねえだろうに
He grumbles.
なんさそいつが何者なのかはまだわからないただ敵であることは確かなんだ今度俺とセイバーが夜の巡回に出るときあんたの力を貸して
悪いな他を当たってくれ
Nani?
俺はパスだ
Even though he says in a relaxed tone, the refusal is final. Okay, I thought we were gonna get a new ally. I guess not. Lancer refuses to join the party. This is what makes this man really scary. Only now do I realize he can smile while wielding a lance without mercy.
理由聞いてもいいか
趣味じゃねえだけだ嫌がらせの類じゃねえよお前には借りがある他の頼み事なら安請け合いもしてやりたいがそいつは特別だ
A favor? Well, why does Lancer owe us a favor?
仮に王様の命令でも首を横に振るだろうさ
Well, the way he says it, there's no room for discussion anymore. It's the word of a man who has never defied his lord when he was alive. It looks like Lancer would never get involved where she's concerned. Guess not. I thought we were gonna get like a new like servant to like help us, but I guess no, Lancer does not help us at all. Oh well. We'll go out for a walk anyway. Alone? I guess that's a possibility. I guess we can't like cross the bridge now. I don't know how it works. Does Archer remember being defeated? Maybe. Well, he is Emiya Shirou, right? Archer is Shirou, and since Shirou remembers his alternate timelines, maybe that's why Archer remembers being defeated by Shirou, and that's why he's not interfering this time or something? I don't know. We can go to church directly. It's probably a good idea, but I don't know. Might as well explore all the other scenes first. I'm thinking like maybe go to church because maybe we'll meet the either Bazett actually. Maybe Bazett there or something. I don't know. When I think church, I think like important plot location. But I don't know. Let's go check the other ones. Let's go to the harbor for now. Lancer's camping over there, as you can see. And naturally, there's no one at the harbor at night. I sure know one guy who'd be enthusiastic enough to try night fishing, but even he seems to have retreated to his dwelling already.
けど教会には帰ってなさそうだよな、ランサー。どっかの廃屋でキャンプしてるとか、空き家に忍び込んでるとか。
Well, I will, remember there was like a big arrow. He's over there, right here. For a moment, an image comes to mind of a place that'd be much to his liking. Both well stocked and deserted, just perfect for trespassers and squatters.
いくらランサーでもそこまでは。
There's no telling what kind of traps might be in there. Who knows? Maybe he's freeloading off the Fujimoto group.
けど、なんだって教会に近づかないんだ、あいつ。
Probably bad memories. Yorikobe. Not only Lancer, but even that goatee is staying away. Right now, there should be no one in the church. Does this mean the owner of that abandoned place has returned from the dead? Yorikobe shonen. October's sea breeze is really cold. I'll go investigate somewhere else before I catch a chill. Okay, it's just like maybe a hint to just go to the church, but I don't know. I'm curious. I want to see all the scenes anyway. Talk to Ryder. Go to temple. It's written over there. Right, we are rear. I don't know why I can't say that word correct. Rear woods. Because I want to say real rude. I don't know. Let's talk to Rin actually. She, we haven't had any scenes with Rin, so let's go talk to Rin.
Tohsaka?
Like up until like she came back, right? So I want to see what's going on with Rin. Out for a walk by the harbor, I see Tohsaka. Tohsaka on the wharf. That's an unusual sight.
Yo, Tohsaka. 待ち人か?
運勢は大吉。待ち人遅くとも来るべし。
Is that a horoscope?
ああ、いや、なんでもないわよ。こんにちは、エミヤくん。で、どうして私が人を待ってると思ったの?
Tohsaka muttered something that sounded like a fortune reading for a second there, Omikuji.
いや、Tohsakaで港だろ? だから荷物か客かどっちかを待ってるのかと。
ここ地方港じゃない。直に来るような物好きなお客はいないわよ。
That's true, but still.
ここから海外に旅立ってたぞ。
Really? I mean, I guess, yeah. We had a scene with Fujimura. We talked about that.
嘘。あんたのお父さんって一体どういう。ああ、なるほど。
But I guess it's because, he's been sneaking out. That's why, Because I guess this port is not where you normally go on vacation, but I guess he just
Emiya君のお父さんは
sneaks
そうよ
in.
ね。国際空港なんか見つけてくださいって言ってるようなものだし、大抵は密入国よね。
いきなり物騒な話になったな。船を使うのは親父の趣味だと思ってたんだが。
Turns out your father was a criminal. Or, well, at the very least, he's like a rogue mage, right? He technically, I guess he caused the Holy Grail War to, at least the fourth one, to, almost destroy the entire Fuyuki City, or at least a big part of it. But that's why he was in hiding.
いえ、魔術師の行動に無駄はないものよ。無駄に見えても何かしらの意味はある。そうね。そう考えればこの港も使えるわね。
Tohsaka nods as if she discovered something very interesting. Ah, yes. Free travel. She has hacked vacation costs, You don't need to pay for travel fees if you simply sneak on, right? I'm going to end up seeing someone off from this port again, aren't I? Oh no.
そうよね。飛行機は運賃が高くて大変なのよ。
え？
だから航空料金わかる？ ロンドンまで往復って大変なんだから、事前予約して格安航空券を抑えてもまだまだ。できることなら季節外れのパックツアーに紛れ込んで途中逃亡したくなるほどよ。
Hearing Tohsaka's disturbing travel plans leave me speechless. I can totally see her trying it too. Her penny pinching obsession is frightening.
そういう人に迷惑がかかるのは良くない。
The tour guide would surely cry.
分かってるわよ。あっちまで行くとマイレージはたまるけど、それでタダになるほど乗ろうと思ったら一体どれほど。だから。
Troubled, she stops just short of calling it a really awesome idea.
ここから船で行けば安くなるかなとか。
遠坂、客船って普通飛行機を使うよりはるかに高くなると思う。
Seeing as it does take way more time, furthermore, traveling by a passenger boat is a luxury nowadays.
ああ、そうだった。
それに親父はなんか漁船とか貨物船とかそんなもんに乗り込んでいったぞ。
それはいいアイデアじゃない。シロを漁船で働かせてロンドンまで送れば一石二鳥。
ちょっと待った、それ無理。
I'd like you to stop talking about volunteering me for long-term employment on a fishing boat as if you're doing me a service. And I'd also like you to stop looking so serious about it.
嘘、いいアイデアだと思ったのに。
驚きたいのはこっちだ。だいたいな、そんなのやったら現地到着まで半年ぐらいかからないか？
抜かったわね。あとは貨物船で密航か。
頼む、密航から離れてくれ。遠坂と一緒に行くんだったら普通に行きたい。自分の飛行機代ぐらいバイトして貯めておくから。
全言撤回。旅費は全部私が出すわ。エミヤ君を連れて行くのは私なんだもの。師匠としてそれくらい面倒見れなきゃ情けないわよね。
Where'd that come from? Looks like I tugged at her heartstrings.
私が浅はかだったわ。そういう緊急移動手段は不手際で摩耗される時の奥の手として残しておきましょう。
そうしてくれ。漁船だの貨物船だのじゃなく、普通のできれば豪華な旅がしたい。
Albeit if we go to London, we'll probably have no choice but to be crammed into economy class. First class, let alone business class, is just a dream at this point.
そうよね。もっとこうガーッと成功して左打ちになったら。
If only we just had infinite money that we can just print using the power of magic. But I guess we can't. Saying that, Tohsaka makes some excited gestures.
二人でのんびりクルージングっていうのも悪くないんじゃない？
Like if only, we had some type of magic that involves imagining something and then making it into reality. Something like that. Just imagine, in a different world, Shiro wouldn't be projecting swords, he would just be projecting money. That would be the perfect husband for Tohsaka, I imagine.
豪勢だな。やっぱりせせこましいのの反動か？
そうかもね。それまでは切り詰めて爪に火を灯して我慢しましょう。足がしびれそうなシートでいつかカリブの太陽の下で遊んでやるんだからって思いながら。
It's a dream. An extravagant cruise or sailing on a yacht in a resort. Honestly, it's so luxurious I have trouble imagining it.
そのためには今から努力あるのみよ、エミヤ君。
Yes, Tohsaka Rin, chasing the American dream.
わかった。遠坂をなんとかバカンスの旅行に連れて行けるように頑張る。
私がシロを連れて行く方が先になりそうだけどね。
It'll be a difficult challenge, but with effort comes results. Huh? While we talk about our dream, the sea breeze started blowing at our backs.
風強くなってきたわね。私はここまでブラブラしに来ただけなんだけど、そっちはどう？
いや、俺も目的はない。シントまで戻るか。
そうね。あ、 買い物あるんだった。ちょっと付き合ってよ、エミヤくん。
Come with her, meaning carry her bags all the way from Shinto, huh? Just that much is easy.
了解。どこだろうと付き合うよ。
Okay. Tohsaka-sensei. More Tohsaka scenes. We talked to Lancer again. We did have another topic to talk with him, maybe. Oh, there's a lot of scenes, I don't know. Emiya residence. Talk to Mitsuzuri in the living room. Oh, sometimes, the icons don't necessarily mean you talk to that particular character. Sometimes, you talk to other characters, or other characters get involved, actually, so not always the case.